I'm here with Michael, our race engineer, or one of our race engineers, as we're going up and up in the numbers now, it seems. We've got 4 cars, 4 race engineers. Michael's been with us about 5 years, back in Bangsen. First time he came to Bangsen with us, 2019. He won with Henk and Daniel. So he's got a winning record here. So really, before we get into this year, I just want to ask you about Bangsen. I want to ask you the challenges, what it's like engineering a car around here.
Well, first of all, thanks for having me again for the 5th season, I think. Bangsen, special event, absolutely. I would put it on par with Macau and Monaco, probably. It's one of the most challenging street circuits in the world. Bit special. I mean, the location itself is second to none. When do you get the chance to work directly on the beach? Open to public with all the street food and everything, just in view side from the pit garage. It's just amazing. It's awesome.
Right. I've just seen Daniel walk into picture, and you're engineering Daniel and Philip. Daniel, could you pull up a chair and join us while I interrogate Michael, and we make sure he doesn't tell us anything that's not quite true. Right. So you're engineering Daniel. You know him well. You've engineered him to victory before. Philip's new. Tell me how this partnership, well, Philip's new for you and a partnership with Daniel. So just tell us how this is going a little bit, please.
Even Philip's not new to me, because we did work remote engineering during the pandemic when he was partnering the car with Henk. So we've worked with Philip already.
So if I can just say, I'm sorry for the lack of preparation here.
I think it was 2020 probably. Daniel I know for quite a long time. I think we've started off in Audi Cup, I think, and then TSS, Sepang, Buriram, 4 or 5 years ago, I think. So we've got quite a long record on track. Last year we didn't work together. Last year you were with Duarte, I think.
I drove with Martin last year.
Oh, all right.
You were here in Christmas.
Yeah, well, that was last year, yeah. So I'm getting confused as well. I guess it's probably for the elderly people of us, Alzheimer kicking in.
That's good. Right. And race engineers, it's a bit of a mysterious science. Daniel, can you kind of tell us what Michael does for you, how he helps you, how he engineers you to win races?
I think that, especially with AM drivers, like myself and Philip, the most important thing is to focus on the key points and not overload with information. It's very easy to have 10 different things to work on per corner, and it's filtering down what's the most important to improve the driving, improve the lap time, but also from a car point of view, what's setup-wise comfortable to try and do the lap time. So the big thing is for Michael to understand how we feel in the car and why we're doing what we're doing, and whether it's car change or driver change. With us, we found a base setup very quickly and a comfortable base setup. Now it's working on the important driving aspects, on that few key items to focus on, to where the most gains can be made.
So this week, you and Philip have been pretty much on the pace in terms of lap times. It's coming together fairly well. Is it nice to be back at Bangsen, and obviously you've won overall here? Just tell us a little bit about how the week's been going.
It's fantastic to be back in Bangsen. I mean, it's a whole festival. It's not just a race. It's the whole week of activities and events and the people and the crowds, and it's fantastic to have so many people involved. And B-Quik Marketing's done an amazing job with the setup and the facilities. The preparation of the team is the biggest ever with this number of cars, but the professionalism, the visuals, the number of people that I've had either ringing or calling or stopping by saying, wow, you guys are really on it. And that makes part of the experience even more special. To drive this circuit is super unique. I mean, I've done Macau, I've done Adelaide, in terms of street circuits, and this sits on the top of the tree in terms of challenge. It's blind, it's fast, it's bumpy, and there's so much in the driver compared to the car, and that's where Michael comes in, trying to extract that bit more for both Philip and myself on building confidence and speed. It's an amazing event.
Well, you've got these guys, this partnership pretty much humming along, putting in good times. We've obviously got we've got one more race here, then we've got a whole season ahead at Bury Ram. You think there's a lot more to come out of these two? You can raise their game, push the partnership on?
I think with Daniel and Philip this year we have a very strong pairing. It didn't quite work out yesterday. Like 45 minutes into the race I really thought we got this in the bag, but then things turned out a little bit different. Second safety car didn't work for us.
Well, we were just talking, and Michael's been with us for 5 years. Didn't realise it was that long. Now you've been with us since about 50 BC or something like that, I think. Do you know how long you've been with B-Quik at all?
I did my first race with B-Quik in 2014 in Sepang 12 hour.
That's a long time, 8 years. So these two guys, part of the furniture, top engineer, top driver. We're looking forward to seeing what these two can do for the rest of the season.